Today, I want to talk a little bit about picture asset management as a solution. So just giving you an idea of some things we've done for some of our clients based around managing of their pictures as assets. So you might ask, what is a picture asset management solution? Well, it's basically preserving and categorizing your assets or images so that you can search for them, find them, and make them available for online or print media. It also gives you the ability to manage development and editing of your assets or your images and process them through a business approval process. Also gives you the ability to secure control of the assets across your organization at a granular level. You can manage your intake and delivery process, manage your metadata, your life cycle, your typical review, editing, approval, searching, and archiving. So how does this differ from digital asset management? Well, digital asset management is really defined as your media files, your video files, and of course, pictures or images. So the solution itself is really geared towards picture asset management. The metadata is focused on picture asset management. It's built around categorization of images and collections. Other than that, it's very similar to digital asset management. So why does Alfresco make a solid platform for a picture asset management and a good jump start? For number one, out of the box for version 4.2, it gives you some pretty nice document library views. In this example, you have the film strip view, so you could view thumbnails of your images or a larger picture of the image. You have the media table view, which gives you some nice features. You could make this extend this view. You could add custom data to this view. Out of the box, it gives you, your height, your size, the name of your pictures, tags if you wanted to add anything. It also gives you a nice metadata extraction feature just for images. So every time you upload an image to Alfresco, natively out of the box, it pulls all of this information off the image file for you. So you get things such as your ISO speed, your resolution. So looking at a picture asset management solution, we look at things as a solution. So what business problem are we trying to solve? How do we build a strategy for managing your assets? Let's define a metadata model, let's build a solution, and of course, let's deliver. So a basic flow of a picture asset management solution, your images might arrive from certain channels. They might get uploaded to a drop zone. You might move them to a review folder. They might go for retouch. They might go into a holding queue. They might be archived, and of course, they'll be published. So when I think of managing data coming in from many sources, I think of a trail map at a ski lodge. You have all these channels of images coming into your system. How do you get them into the right spot? Well, if you don't do it appropriately at the first time when they come into your system, rescue may not be possible. So, and ultimately, this may result in frustration on your users and extra costs that you don't want to incur. So the first thing you need to do is categorize your documents as they come in, and documents, images, and classify and add metadata. So we do this through our profiler application as a solution. The documents come in immediately on ingest. We add metadata. We classify the documents. We get them into some sort of workflow. We also define roles and responsibilities. You might have a reviewer team, a retouch team. These are people responsible for editing in Photoshop. You might define who's your upload team, who's responsible for uploading these images into Alfresco. You're going to define your security policy in groups and roles. In this example, we're adding an initial reviewer policy. This is an extension of Alfresco that we have. It's an add-on that gives you a more granular level of security, whether it be at the asset level or the folder level. So collaboration is everything. So these documents or images are in your system. Users across your organization, they need to access them. They need to do certain things with them. They need to publish them to sites possibly. So you need to collaborate. You're going to get the basic check-in, check-out. Users can edit the images, check them out. Other users won't be able to make changes to them when they're checked back in. You'll get workflow. You might get requests for images, which might come through the Alfresco Cloud Sync. You have the ability to review the photo metadata. You'll be able to maintain multiple versions of the images, whether it's a new version, a retouched version, a hold, or approved. And you'll also go through a workflow process, the reprove, reject. Picture asset management, you'll be able to define types. You might have associations to other images in the system. You might have a web rendition or a mobile rendition that you'll create. You might have a life cycle wrapped around the pictures or the assets. You'll need archiving. You might want to have a policy for retention. You might want to archive the documents out to cloud storage, maybe Glacier at a certain period of time. You'll be able to distribute your assets through websites, other mobile applications. So what makes this solution possible? Well, Alfresco is at the core of the solution. We utilize CMIS. We have our MSI Picture Asset Management solution, the MSI Profiler, our Security Policy Manager, and of course, Workflow. So more information on this solution, you can follow the links, or of course, come see us at our booth. Thank you.